Meanwhile, Florida's political arena has exploded with wild rhetoric and lots of speculation following the FBI search of former President Trump's West Palm estate.
Though very little is known about the raid, politicians are flooding inboxes, social media, and the airwaves with comments and concerns. Our Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders sifts through all of it in Tallahassee.
The political fallout from this investigation at Mar-a-Lago hasn't stopped since it was first reported Monday evening. Since, it seems almost every Florida politician has decided to weigh in. In the last 24 hours, politicians have bombarded Floridians with statements in the Mar-a-Lago raid. Though details in the search are few, many Republicans have denounced it as political. Twitter ablaze. Governor Ron DeSantis called it the weaponization of federal agencies. Senator Rick Scott says impeachment should be on the table if AG Merrick Garland doesn't give more information. Senator Marco Rubio posting this.
The truth is, this raid wasn't about documents. This raid was about trying to disqualify a likely future election opponent.
And far-right State Rep Anthony Sabatini went further, wanting another special lawmaking session.
All federal law enforcement agencies can no longer be trusted.
The Republicans seeking to cut state ties with the Department of Justice.
What I'm saying is, when they go to conduct law enforcement operations in Florida, they should do it with Florida permission.
It's a very unlikely prospect, which Democrats have labeled political pandering. Others condemn their GOP colleagues for rushing to judgment on the FBI search.
We are on a very slippery slope in our country, and we need to be de-escalating.
And Commissioner Nikki Fried is among them. The candidate for governor Tuesday simultaneously called for unity while slamming DeSantis for, quote, divisive rhetoric.
He just escalated the situation, and taking a step back and recognize that a lot of people follow his words, and he has to be careful.
Comms expert Josh Scacco says this kind of political ping-ponging between the parties is to be expected.
Ultimately, what we're seeing here is this is playing for the cameras, this is playing for fundraising, this is playing for attention.
What's concerning, says the USF professor, what's at stake? The raid is unprecedented, the nation polarized, and the rhetoric red hot as this investigation moves forward.
Even with justifiable reason, this is a very serious moment for democracy.
And many are wondering how this raid will impact the upcoming midterm elections. You already have politicians like Senator Rick Scott vowing to investigate the FBI if Republicans gain control of Congress. That's the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.